Thank you so much for tuning in. I pre-shuffled. This is my very first video. It's very cold in here in England, my goodness. So I wanted to do a general energy of what I'm feeling in the world right now in such a crazy time politically and everything else. So first question I'm gonna ask is, at the heart of it, what do we truly desire? What do we really want? Oh, beautiful. I'll put the name of all the decks at the end, by the way, and obviously just take what resonates. This is a general reading. Let's see what comes up. So the first one, can you see that, is the King of Pentacles. That's really interesting because he is not a fast-moving man. He is a man who, on the outset, some people actually might consider as quite boring. But actually, I think in hindsight, he would probably make the greatest leader. He's steady, he's calm, he's full of wisdom. If you have the patience to listen, there is magic in the air, and there is magic, and he is a leader. So what do we truly desire? Maybe we desire a wise spiritual leader. Wouldn't that be quite fantastic? Okay. What is holding us back from getting this magical leader that we crave so much? Wow, a lot of powerful cards flying out. Not just like falling out, like literally like pinging out into the world. Which makes me feel this is an important message. So here we have the High Priestess. Don't you love this deck? It's quite famous now, but I think I bought this when it very first came out. It's so beautiful. High Priestess, beautiful, again, slow moving energy. We've got the moon in the background. She's sitting with all that knowledge at her feet, right? She ain't pushing forward. She ain't in a rush for anybody, but she knows she's there, full power. Whenever she needs to, she can strike. She's a fucking killer, right? Sorry, I just swore. First reading publicly. Yeah, she's there. She doesn't need to prove anything to anybody. Everything is there. It's meditative, it's artistic, it's powerful, it's silent. God, I mean, what a powerful, powerful, powerful energy. What is holding us back, though? That was the question. What is holding us back? What is holding us back when we look at that card from getting a powerful leader? Maybe we just have to trust the process. Trust that everything that is going to come into this new evolution that I believe is going to take over the world. Now we have Pluto and Aquarius, which everyone is going on about, but my God, how beautiful. You know, the age of Aquarius finally, where someone fantastically said that if you imagine how nobody used to have a phone, then the rich only had a phone, and now everybody has a phone, and all that worldly knowledge is at our fingertips. Aquarian will go in and look at all the scientific research, all the medical research. They'll go back in and re-explore it down to its root to see if we can do it better, and because it's about community, make it accessible to everybody. That is something I am into. I am an Aquarian. I will be doing star sign readings as well. Okay, what I don't see coming. Sorry, this is my first video, so I'm reading the questions because in case I forget. But what we don't see coming. Oh my God, flying out. What we don't see coming. Okay, two very sad cards. Two very sad cards. My goodness. I mean, that is... I don't even know what to say about that. This is a really hard reading. Again, because I've never videoed myself. I mean, I do it for clients all the time, but not publicly. And I'm determined to just put it out. I think make mistakes. Let's flow. Let's be real, right? Let's stay in the energy. There's no rehearsing here. All right. Gosh. what we don't see coming. I think it looks like we're going to have to go through sadness before we reach anything better. And I think, I don't mean to talk about politics, but when I see how the world is turning, what people are voting for, I think one of my comments on the world is the world has spoken. Like, people voted for this. It's not what I would want. It's the absolute opposite of what I want to rise. But sometimes if you have an infection, you can't keep suppressing it. It's got to come up, got to come out. And for me, I don't know how we can't see that coming. How can it get any worse? But unfortunately, I think it needs to get worse before it gets better. All right. What is the next inspired action? All right. What is the next inspired action? What do we need to do to shift that sadness? Okay. We're going to have to sit in our heartbreak. We're going to have to sit in the pain and sit with it and triumph over it. Because again, this goes very much back to that beautiful high priestess energy. Yes, that this card also glows in the dark with this moon. So nothing's going to happen quickly. That doesn't mean that's a bad thing. It means it's so powerful, it doesn't need to prove anything to anybody. This is a tree that can glow in the dark. The Empress, again, female energy, a lot of female energy in this reading. And I'm doing this as a global, intuitive feeling right now. Again, quite beautiful. Why not sit with the pain? You know, there is something I believe anyway, if we have lives, past lives, and we've been here many times before, it's when we're out of this human body, we go back up and we look back at our most painful days, our most saddest days, our most days full of heartbreak. And we look down and we go, oh my God, weren't they beautiful? Like, to feel that much is just magnificent. I've just realised I've done this way around. Is that going to be the wrong way on YouTube? All right. Okay, what can support us in this journey? Because it looks like one fuck of a journey. One fuck of a journey, but with such beautiful, strong, epic outcomes. What can support us on our journey? Okay, 3 cards. So, change is coming. Change is unavoidable, right? So no matter what we're going through right now, change is unavoidable. And it's beautiful. Did you know that the caterpillar, when it goes into a chrysalis, completely dissolves itself? It almost becomes a complete jelly. Like, it totally breaks down to then make this. That's why the transformation is painful. It's uncomfortable. It takes time, right? It doesn't happen overnight. And judgments. So our judgments, we need to rise above the judgments to see clearly again, to bring the light back into all this dark situation. I think if you stay down there and think this is it, or even fight them at their own game, right, we're not going to win. And when it happens, honey, it is going to happen quickly. So the sun will eclipse the moon. All those moons we had in the cards before, right? That slow moving energy, fuck me. Sorry, I swore again. When it happens, it's going to happen like fire. It's going to happen like, and it's going to clear everything. How wonderful. All right, this is one of my favorite decks. Both of these are my favorite decks. And I want to know again, what's the general energy to keep in your heart right now? Look what we got. Butterfly spirit again. Butterfly spirit. Isn't that amazing? There's not one butterfly in there. Transformation is beautiful. And it does not happen overnight. And it is a painful process. Which basically sums up the whole reading. We got 2 cards. Aww. So again, I mean, you know, there's a lot of heartache that we need to go through. There's a lot of soul searching. There's a lot of ugliness we need to witness. You know, when you've been in a horrible accident, I'm sorry, but when you've been in a horrible accident, you know, like I say, when there's an infection, you've just got to allow yourself to, you know, you feel like it's never going to get better, but this is know your worth. Know your worth, right? It's worth the ride. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to be fantastic. All right, that's my first general cosmic feeling. Thank you so much for tuning in. Press like if you like it. Follow me for more. I'm about to do all the star signs, so bring it on. I really like this. Bye.